constitution. Both are necessary. One without the other may not be enough. Let me give you an example. In the United States, in recent years, leadership was tested. Leadership was tested. What saved America was the Constitution. If America did not have the kind of constitutional order that it had, something very strange, an aberration in Western democracy would have taken place in the United States. That is to say, a dictatorship would have taken over in the United States. One that has no regard for laws, morality, or ethics. And paradoxically, part of that was executed in the name of the church. And many people were aiding and abetting it in the name of Christianity. That's one point. But Chief Obasanjo makes a point. He has a point. We are all agitating about the constitution of Nigeria. But we've forgotten that it is human beings who will run any constitution. And if those human beings are unreformed, if they are not people who have a habit of the rule of law, then you can make the constitution we have today can guarantee the stability and progress of Nigeria. It's not optimal. We can do much better, but it can guarantee the stability of this country. But it is completely observed in the breach by those whose duty it is to observe it. And that is a failure of leadership, and that's the problem. So there is a point, left or right. We need leadership. Leadership is the most fundamental, actually, because without training leaders, without getting competent leaders, you can form a constitution and it will be simply a document. So that's why I agree with Chief Obasanjo to a very large extent that leadership is the number one issue, because there are many kinds of constitutions. And in fact, in some countries like the United Kingdom, or maybe the only one, the constitution is unwritten. It is not a document. So let's not forget that. That knowledge is crucial for leadership, and I completely agree. But, and the Bible says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. However, to say that the Constitution does not matter is a defeat of the principle you espouse. Defeats the principle that knowledge is crucial. The greatest leadership, the greatest leader in any country is its constitution, because it's the constitution that leads a nation. Let me repeat that again. The greatest leader in any nation is its constitution. And that's what Dr. Mogalu was talking about. It's just a question of we have a cocoa farm. And then a military man, one of our brothers, brought a gun, and then he insisted that we must run that cocoa farm in a particular way, because he has a gun on our neck. We succumbed to it to save our lives. Now when we return him to common sense, one of our sisters is a nurse, another one is a teacher. One is a lawyer, another one is a physician, and another one is pastor, a revered pastor. Does it not make sense that we should sit down and agree on how we are going to run that cocoa farm? If we say that it does not matter, that we should continue under the policy of gun, how do you think we are going to have peace, order, and good government? If constitution does not matter, why does it matter to all countries in the world? The most important thing to any nation in the world is its constitution. Now you have spoken on a simple issue. You are talking of the issue of cattle roaming the streets in my state, Ondo State.
We didn't want cattle to be running. We didn't want people to be kidnapped and taken to the bush. We didn't want herdsmen to be raping our mothers and our sisters and our children. We didn't want the chaos. And we said, we want Amotekun to protect the people from this terror. And you say we cannot do it because we have no right. Because federal government is in charge of the land. Because they have freedom. You are saying constitution does not matter? It is because the constitution, that's why you say we cannot protect our citizens. It's because of that constitution. If the constitution matters, then we will have the right to stand for freedom, for our people, to protect them, to defend them, to take care of our land, control our river, give education, protect the farmers. Don't say constitution does not matter. The most important thing in any nation is its constitution. And as I have said, the problem of Nigeria is the fact that it defeats every norm of constitution. It is not a government that gives a nation a constitution like the military did. I have argued with Chief Obafemi Obasanjo 2002 in the villa. I told them categorically the military constitution is a fruit of a poisonous tree. The poisonous tree is the military. It has no power to give us a constitution. The constitution therefore is illegal. It gives itself the power to give us law, right, not a constitution. And it gave us a constitution. Right. How can you say a constitution does not matter? Right. It matters, it matters, it matters, right, it matters.
Thank you.